Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Rodri. Distributed tidily. Vieira. To Thuram. Can he get it through? Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Serginho. Maldini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Stood up well to him there. Great run on the overlap here. Mbappe. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Thuram. Lahm. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. And he's such a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looks a good ball through. Neymar might just make this. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Hullet. He won't be happy with that one. Played into space. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Yamal. Kaká. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar. Over to the left. And the pass is intercepted. Showing great feet there. Neymar. He's got away. Great chance! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Oh, super ball! He's found some space. And this shot a goal! They've done it! Right back in the game! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Probing pass. It's a promising position. And here's Mbappe. Looking to go deep. Bullet!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now that's well seen too. Thuram cuts out the pass. And it's Hullet. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Yamal receives it in a... He gets big! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping...
Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Big chance! It's a goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control.
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Serginho. Ronaldinho. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. Serginho. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And there's the end of the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half.
And now,
goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. They get a throw in. And he goes cross-field. Great vision. Neymar receives it in a wide position. And it's Maldini. And this is Hullet. Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho chasing after it. Oh, that's well spotted. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and...
Mbappe! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lahm. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Gullit. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Look at the space here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Kaka. Lahm. Tries to cross. Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. Serginho. Gullit. And a chance! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And yes, it's him again. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Picked out brilliantly, goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means takes a shot! It's in! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 69 minutes is...
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Coming on the field, number 14, Johan Khoi.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball out wide. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Played into the box. Oh, important interception. Kaka. And they can counter here. Kaka doing full tilt down the left. Ronaldinho has got himself a free kick.
Substitution on the field, number 23, Kaka. Coming on the field is number 3, Platini.
And this is Gullit. Ronaldinho.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's picked out the run. Maldini is there to clear. Looking for the run. Platini. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Platini. That is good alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to belt it away. Serginho. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Mbappe. And he's in on goal. And the shot! the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Thuram. And here's Platini. Khoi puts his foot on the gas. Looking for options for movement.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Khoi.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played into space. Maldini. Vieira. Manchester United finding their passes. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. And he's found the way past. There's the shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim? Well, and he's had a hit! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Maldini. Donatoni. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Basten receives it in a wide position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. Neymar plays it in. That's a throw. And that's going up front in a hurry. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. He's had it taken off him. That's a sharp pass. He's in a great position here. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Lahm. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Quarter of an hour played. Rooney going face-to-face with his great rival. Rooney. Lahm is wide and looking to get onto this. Vieira. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Donatoni. He's in space and looking for options. Elects to cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Kaka. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Lahm. Lahm. Nice control. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Lahm delivers.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Donatoni. And it's Maldini. Donatoni going full tilt down the left. Gullit looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, who's going to be first to this? Donatoni. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries to thread one through. Now it's Donatoni. Knocks it into space. No, he's not getting past him there. Maldini. And here's Van Basten, and he's in on goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bale gets into a good position. Lahm delivers. And that has been cleared. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Aims beyond the defence. Bullets constantly looking for the ball into the box. It's a searching pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rooney.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Can he get on the end of this? Lahm. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the counter is on. Over to the left. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. So, Van Basten! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Quality ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's the chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Donatoni. No luck with that dink over the top. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's clever. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Rooney, distributed tidily. Chance here to counter. No way through there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vieira. Oh, good spread. Now it's Bale. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Vieira. So, what can they make of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kaká. Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now there's a fight. Goes for a shot! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
10.
Things starting to look very
Number
comfortable.
13.
Well, with this kind of
Rodri.
authority, Peter, why not
Coming
push
on the
on
field.
and totally kill this
Number
off?
14. Johan Cruyff.
Cruyff,
Number 24.
played out to the left flank,
Number 9.
flings it across.
Substitution.
Maldini getting this one clear. In again, terrific header. It's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Cruyff. Oh, chance! Cleared without complication. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Serginho. Serginho. Oh, this is a very good run.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicely spread. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Las Vegas Lights clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a quick ball upfield. Thuram. Lahm. Now it's Van Basten. Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff's cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Look at the... And the finish! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Now it's Hullet. That is good alertness.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Cruyff picks it up out wide.
Las Vegas Lights really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's tidy. And it's Neymar. Vieira. Good ball. He's having a shot! Serginho. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Please report to the
Van
staff room
Basten
immediately.
claiming the Man of the Match award. Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim. Real chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Serginho. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Vieira. Can he get it through? And it's Rodri. Nicely spread. Bale. Rodri. Bale has it in a wide position. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lahm. Bullet. And the through ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Bale. Out towards the flank. And it's Bale. That's good play. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Yeah, an early test for the keeper, and this is the last person you want to see standing behind the ball if you're on the receiving end.
Oh, this is a decent chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lahm crosses it in. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Ronaldinho. And the shot! Looking for options for movement. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now, can they get him away? Maldini wins the duel this time. Looking to play him in. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Serginho. Now Mbappe. And it's Serginho. And here's Hullet. Oh, no joy this time. Could move up a gear here. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He shifted it to the flank. Serginho. Distributed tidily.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Chips it through. Best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe. And now the breakaway. Serginho. And that has been slung wide.
That was lovely, that.
Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Plays it through. It's a promising position. It's a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to thread one through. He's got away. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thuram. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rodri. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Can he get on the end of this? Serginho. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's worked it through. He's being urged to shoot. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been... And another try! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Can he spark a counter here? Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Vieira. He's looking wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Ronaldinho. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! He has done it! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And now he has two. This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He has found the way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He slings it in. And that's been repelled. Played out to the right. Bale carries the ball down the right. And the counter is on. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Khoi.
Rodri.
Number 11,
Vieira.
Bale. Number 9,
Best.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field.
Stood up well to him there.
99,
Oh no, what has happened here?
Number
Cruyff.
19, Neymar.
And he welcomes it in.
Substitutions
Gets
taking
into some
place.
space. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's good running with the ball. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? And he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. Cross into the box. Ferdinand clears it away. And it's Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, nice touch. Thuram getting this one. Oh, shooting chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lahm threads one in. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Knocks it out wide. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar now looking to orchestrate a counter. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's had it nicked away. Ball's gone out of play. Lahm gets into a good position. Cross deflected behind for a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short, and this is Khoi. It's a really well-measured ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's neat. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he was quick to react. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Scores are level. We will
So
go
a short
into extra
respite
time.
for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri.
Stern test this for the
Coming on the
endurance,
field
for the
is
character of the players
number
as we head into extra time.
Substitution.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. It's a sharp pass. And this is Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Hullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Lahm. Vieira. Best. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Van Basten. Oh, super ball. And this is Rooney. Tries a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Bale is herring after that one. Bale, always looking for that half a chance. Knocks it into space. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And that was very necessary. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that's it for the first half of
And
extra
now,
time.
to all members of the crowd, I'd like
Well,
to
both
ask
teams
you
have
to
run
join me
themselves
in
into the
wishing
ground
our
out there.
birthday
Does
boy a
anyone
very
have
special
one last
birthday.
moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Played out wide, back into the middle. Chance! It's hit the upright. Thinks about the shot. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Van Basten. Beckham does really well to win the ball there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Great chance! He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have ourselves a real game here. Lahm. Beckham. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ferdinand attempts a clearance.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Foot in. Best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Beckham. And Beckham! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling
Please
utterly
put your hands
deflated.
together, everyone, and give our boys a round
Thoughts
of
on what
applause
we've just
for a
seen?
job well
Yeah,
done.
well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you...